As the corner for flight number 2. Hudson followed by Desert Haven and then Stilly. And Baybrook next on the outside of Rock Your Boy. And then Bid Up, being followed by Killian's Garden. As they turn in for the next, it's the third. So as they straighten, it's Quito Bello from Leaving Secret. Followed by Hudson. Desert Haven runs the rail. And then Stilly, Baybrook, Bid Up, Rock Your Boy, Killian's Garden, the top weight, and then Bossing It, Champagne Dawn, Brave Kroger, Liceo, No Demand, Kazakh Dartel at the wings, and then Falcon Park, main attraction, Mon Sharif, and the back marker approaching the 4th is Baseline. Quito Bello by a length to Leaving Secret, another length to Hudson. On the inside is Desert Haven, followed at the halfway stage by Stilly. Struggling is Brave Kroger, has already got some reminders as they turn away from the stands to the next flight. And it's Quito Bello and Shane O'Callaghan leading by less than a length. To Leaving Secret and JJ Slevin, break of a length and a half to Hudson. And Dad O'Keefe shading third from Desert Haven and then a miler. Then Stilly, Rock Your Boy. After Rock Your Boy is Bid Up, and then Killian's Garden, Bossing It, Baybrook, Champagne Dawn, Liceo, Kazakh Dartel, Bossing It, a bad mistake there, and Inconvenience badly, and parting company was right, it was Kazakh Dartel. At the completion of the circuit, another 3 flights left to jump. Walking away okay is Cornerstone Walsh. Quito Bello at 3 out from Leaving Secret and Hudson. Not much between the 3 now with over 5 furlongs to go. Desert Haven is nudged along in 4th, and then Stilly. And Bid Up next, and Killian's Garden squeezed along. Rock Your Boy and Liceo next. Turning down the hill towards the second last, the Anglo Printers Handicap Hurdle, and as of yet to be headed, Quito Bello extends the lead to a couple of lengths over Leaving Secret in 3rd. And driven is Hudson and Desert Haven, Stilly, as the one in front is spacing them out. Quito Bello heads for the second last with a 2 1/4 lead over Leaving Secret, who's trying to hang on in there in second. And then Hudson and Desert Haven at the second last. Quito Bello hasn't pushed aside as of yet Leaving Secret, who's back on terms and has taken the long-time front-running Quito Bello. Turning in for the final flight, it's Leaving Secret. Opening up from Hudson, who's into second, from Quito Bello, who's got tired. The final flight, over which the leader is Leaving Secret. Climbs the hill. 3 to 4 lengths in front of Hudson. Quito Bello. Liceo is staying on into 4th. Then Stilly, Bossing It, Killian's Garden. No Demand, Desert Haven. And up towards the finish, it is Leaving Secret. And JJ Slevin up there pretty much from the start, pulls away to score emphatically from Hudson, Bossing It.
Good performance by Leaving Secret. Second win of his career, dropping back in trip as well. Both was an agreement beforehand. It was a good run, second handicap start behind Birmingham, Alabama, and finishing 5th. All beaten 12 lengths, but a mark drop back in trip, back to the trip that it won his maiden hurdle over on his penultimate start.
Yeah, and that was a much more competitive race in Bellewstown than what Leaving Secret was competing in today. And subsequently, the 1-2-3 were the 1-2-3, and they heading for the last. Quito Bello just seemed to cut out between the second last and the last. Hudson, apologies, with the similar colours to Killian's Garden. Killian's Garden, the grey back in 4th or 5th place there at this stage. Just seemed like everything was happening a bit too quick for him. Hudson's run a cracker on second start and handicap debut. But a lovely winner for Tom Gibney and the Ballinrobe to Laytown partnership. Obviously, Leaving Secret was a previous winner on his penultimate start in Ballinrobe, but had been dropped £2 since that run in Bellewstown. We picked him up here. Quito Bello was the one who cut out the running. Desert Haven was slipstreaming him on the rail in behind, and the eventual winner was always up there prominent with the pace.
Yes, Desert Haven a little bit untidy there, and you can just see there that Cornerstone Walsh, nothing he could do actually. He's been interfered with by Bossing It, who didn't jump it all that well. He's just run into the back of him. He's given him no chance, and he's interfered then with Sam Ewing, who was on one of the handicap debutants. So that was a good size. See Cornerstone Walsh none the worst from that fall.
I think Bossing has run quite well,
Bossing
considering
has
what's
run-
actually
run
happened.
quite
Stayed
well.
on back into the minor placings, considering a bad mistake there and losing a bit of ground as well. But obviously up to the fore now, Kevin Kikito, Bello and Shane O'Callaghan taking 5 off. You just wonder, down over the last couple of hurls, when he jumped the second last, he had very little left and had no more to offer at that stage, whereas you think down the hill that he's travelling better than the rest of them, but when he hits the rising ground, Leave in Secret just starts to offer way more than Kikito. Bello. Hudson back in third place at this stage, stays on really well into second place for the El Marie Holden team, and he's certainly a horse that's well capable of winning off the mark he's at. He's only 4 as well, so he's plenty of upside to him as well.
Has indeed. Another one to take out of it with a view to the future is Lucio, second on Handicap company, and had a lot to find at Hudson on his handicap debut. There he is in the blue colour, just behind the loose horse at fourth, and fourth jump on the last, and that was a long way behind Hudson on his Kilbeggan handicap debut. But a 3-time winner in the flat in his native France. He's run a plenty of promise, and maybe a step up and trip, and maybe similar applies to Bossing It as well. Has done well to recover from that mistake. And Killian's Garden, who'd won over further on handicap debut, he has run well too, to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think he may well appreciate stepping further up in trip again, Kevin, because he was a winner over 2-3, and I think with a circuit to go, he was finding things just happening a little bit faster than ideally he wanted. But Bossing It, I think, is one to take out of it as well. I think you mentioned her. She's run a cracker, considering she had a mistake down the back, and also a couple of others that have run quite well is one of the reserves, Stiley. We mentioned there was a bit of money around for him beforehand, but Tom Gibney has had a couple of winners with Leave in Secret lately, Kevin, and he's certainly going the right direction. A horse